Hello everyone, Julian here. Welcome to my April Take to the Road news update. First of all, apologies for my very late April news update. I've been really busy past couple of weeks. It's been Easter as well, and I've also been working on a very cool project which I will tell you all about very shortly. And also apologies for not getting a feature film out on the second Thursday of the month. Again, I've been so busy with other projects I couldn't get to film a car, so I'm gutted I missed my schedule, but you know, these things happen. So what I've been up to since my March news update, well, I've been really busy, lots of stuff going on, and one really cool thing that happened last week, I hit 500,000 views on my YouTube channel. Woohoo! Absolutely delighted to have reached 500,000 views. Absolutely brilliant milestone for me to reach. You know, when I set up the channel, I never thought I'd ever reach anything like that. So yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon to have hit 500,000 views. Thank you everybody for watching my films, really appreciate that. And here's the next 500,000 and 1 million views. 1 million, yes. Also, I hope you guys liked my feature film with Mittiga Tuning in Rome in Italy. I absolutely loved visiting those guys. Great bunch, Domenico and Giancarlo, or Giangi as he's called. And yeah, they didn't speak a word of English. My friend George had to do all the translating for me, and his English is pretty good, but you know, a couple of phrases got lost in translation here and there. What I loved about their workshop and what they do there is, you know, it's just like any other garage. You know, they fix cars come in for, you know, cam belt repairs, oil filter changes, full services, brakes, you know, the meat and gravy of any garage. But tucked away in the corner were all their machining equipment and these amazing engines that they've been working on. And the family have just got this amazing talent and passion for classic Fiat engines and Lancia engines. And Domenico, he's one of these old school guys who, you know, he looks at an engine and he knows what he can do with it, and you know, he's thinking about it here but also here as well, and he just puts everything into it. I mean, the guy had a chance to go work for Ferrari in Modena, but because he was from the south, he didn't want to travel north and take his family all the way up to Modena, so he's, you know, stayed in Rome. So it was one of those, you know, what could have been moments. If he had have worked for Ferrari, who knows what he could have achieved. But he decided to go it alone, run his own workshop and build his own engines and do things his way, and I absolutely commend him for doing that. You know, it takes great courage and determination to do that, and he has a great belief in his own ability, and his son Giangi shares that as well. And yeah, Giancarlo took me out to see their collection of other cars out at one of their storage units, and you know, so much racing history there, so many cool cars. You know, I could have spent an entire week just there, just filming and talking to them and finding out what they do with their engines. And you know, everything they do is designed by them, sketched out on a notepad, then they put it into like AutoCAD on their computer and design the specs up, then send it off to be cast, and then they get it back, machine it themselves and fine tune it and make it as best they can to suit the engine that they have. And yeah, it's just amazing to think that with their little 1.3 litre Fiat 128 engine that they're able to get up to 180 brake horsepower out of that little thing, and it revs up to 10,000 RPM. It's just nuts, absolutely fantastic. And that's the great thing about Italian car engineers. They can take a tiny little engine and just go to town on it and get lots of big horsepower out of it. And yeah, the way Mittiga do it, it's the old way, it's the old school way of, you know, knowing how an engine works properly, not relying completely on, okay, let's stick this into a computer model and wait for it to come back with loads of stats and numbers and, you know, the modern way of doing things. It's all based on their own experience that they've learned over decades. And yeah, it was just a cool place to go visit. And it's, you know, it's great to know that there are still workshops out there that, you know, can build things by hand, that can do things the old-fashioned way, instead of going on a website and going, yeah, I'll just buy that part, plug it on and give me an extra 20 brake horsepower. That's not how they do things, and that's not really engine tuning done right. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little trip to Rome. Hopefully I'll go back again and see what they're doing, and maybe do another film with them, and maybe do something a bit more in depth on the engines. And sometime in the future they will get their racing Fiat 128 back on the track, and who knows, maybe they might take me for a spin in it. That would be awesome. So some other exciting news coming up is the UK Blog Awards. Today's Tuesday and Friday is just a couple of days away, and I'm going to the Blog Awards in London. Yay! Yeah, Take the Road got nominated again for the Best Individual Automotive Blog, and I got my tickets ready to go. And I can't wait to be at the finals for a second year in a row. It's a bit surreal, you know. It's hard to believe that it's a full year since I was at the Blog Award finals last year, and it's a full year since I won Best Individual Automotive Blog, and to be back again for the second year in a row, to be nominated in the same category, it's just it just means so much to me that, you know, I've made it this far. And I just want to say thanks to everybody for voting for me during the judging phase. You know, without your votes, I wouldn't have actually got through to the judging phase in the first place. So thanks to everybody for the support. It really means a lot. And I will keep you posted on what happens. Fingers crossed, Takes the Road will win again. If we do, that will be just fantastic. So we'll see what happens on the night. Best of luck to everybody else who's entered as well, and we'll see who wins. My final bit of news from my April News Update is this. I've got a brand new series that I'm launching on my YouTube channel on Thursday, and guess what I'm going to call it? Take to the Road's Garage. Now, what am I going to be doing with this new series? It's going to be really cool. Basically, my plan is to go out and find classic cars for sale, classic cars I think are cool, and buy them. And I'm going to document the process. I'm going to document my journey with the car. I'm going to buy them. If they need any work, I'm going to fix them up, and maybe at the end of the day I will sell them, or maybe I'll keep them. It'll depend on the car and depend on my budget as well, because obviously I'm not going to go out and buy a Lamborghini Miura that needs restoring. That's a bit out of my league. So I have actually already bought a car. It's sat outside right now, and I'm not going to reveal the identity of it just yet. You're going to have to wait until my episode airs on Thursday, because I collected the car yesterday and I filmed the whole process. I filmed my trip down there, and I didn't film the part where I bought the car off the seller because, you know, he wasn't comfortable doing that, which is absolutely fine. But the rest of it was all as it happened. So yeah, I can't wait for you to see what this car is. I will give you a small clue. It's Italian, which means it could be anything. But yeah, it's a cool car. It's a car I've always liked, and yeah, I love it already. I've been bitten by the bug of that particular brand already. And yeah, so tune in 5 o'clock on Thursday to see what I've bought. So that's it for my April News Update. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hope you enjoy my new series, Take the Road's Garage. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you'd like to help me and Take the Road with my classic car films, head on over to my Patreon page. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon. All the best.